What is up, pretty people? Okay, I have a new video for y'all. Oh, it's Precious popping in. Y'all know that though, but I gotta complete my intro. I have a new video for y'all. I am trying something that's not poly gel or builder gel or any sort of gel. Okay, we are using dip. This is my very first time doing dip nails on myself, so I was honestly very intimidated. I was extremely nervous. I was just praying that it would all go well. Everybody talks about dip being such an easy system, but I don't know. I'm so used to polygel and being able to move things around with my brush. It was kind of like daunting to me to think that I would just be dipping it in and I had no real control over what happens when I pull it out. And you will see that I do have a few little mishaps as I'm dipping, but you know, it's all a learning process. Like I said, this is my first time and I think I did a darned good job for somebody who's never done dip before. And y'all know I can't just dip my nails and just let that be it. I had to give y'all some encapsulation. I had to do a little ombre. I did get a request to do an ombre with dip, and it's so funny because I'd already planned to do this dip set and then somebody commented it and I was like, oh perfect, you guys actually want to see that. So I'm giving y'all what y'all want. Y'all know I told y'all to leave me a request in the comment section. I'm glad that some people are doing it because I will definitely oblige. Okay, so after I trim my cuticles, I do like to go in with my bigger ball bit and just get all of my hangnails, get any skin that's like I didn't cut very clean. Even though I cut my cuticles pretty clean in this video, I like to use this drill bit and just go around that area and make sure it is super duper smooth. This is how I get the cleanest cuticles I've noticed, is when I go in with a cuticle bit and then I go in and cut my cuticles and then go in again with the ball bit, and my cuticles love it. Okay, and this ball bit is supposed to be on your skin. It's not supposed to be on your nail. I'm pushing it up against my skin. So I am trimming my nails in this video because I am going to encapsulate with clear. I was trying to do a glass nail, but it didn't come out glass. It came out kind of foggy, but you know, like I said, first time, y'all take it easy on me, okay? And then I'm going to file the edges and just make sure they are super duper smooth. Okay, y'all, this is the exciting part. I got the Azure dip kit. I did want this dip kit a while ago. My best friend bought it and I was like, maybe I should start using dip. But honestly, I was very into polygel at the point and I didn't really see it necessary. Also, after she bought it, it was like $69.99 because Long Hair Pretty Nails did a video on it and, you know, Amazon played us. So I was not about to pay that price. We're budget friendly. But they do give you a really detailed instruction manual. I love that. I didn't use it because I was watching Long Hair Pretty Nails and Kiera Sky while I was doing this set, so I kind of had an instruction manual that I could visually like watch someone doing it in front of me, so I did not use the instructions. But we're gonna go in and look at the colors. They give you this pretty glittery pink, lavender, another pink, and this translucent shade. They give you bond, base, activator, top coat, which I didn't use, and brush saver, which I also did not use. They give you 2 files, a brush to brush off all that dust, and cuticle oil and cuticle push back stick. So this time around, I only applied 1 coat of peel off base gel, and that was my fatal flaw. I should have applied 2 because these nails do not want to come off. Y'all, look at this cute little transition. Ooh. It was almost perfectly smooth. Yes, so I'm going for a more tapered square shape today. Y'all know sometimes it doesn't matter what you're going for, your nails will do what they want. I'm using the Bond, the step 1, to dehydrate my nails. Basically, I was going to use a dehydrator in this video too, but then I was like, oh, I could just use the Bond. Maybe that's what it was that's sticking these nails on. So I'm going in with the translucent first, and I'm going to seal, or I'm going to apply a coat of base, and I'm going to seal that area in between my tip and my natural nail. I did see Long Hair Pretty Nails do this in her tutorial, so I'm doing what the queen said. I am waiting about 5 seconds before I dip my nail in, just to give the base a little time to get tacky and really adhere to the translucent dip powder. I decided to dip all of my nails first and then brush them all off at the same time, just to make sure all of my nails are dry before I brush them off. I did notice in the tutorials I'd watched that people did have some trouble with maybe the product not being dry and it would move it around. And I didn't have time to be redoing this over and over again, okay? So I'm now doing, what did they say, 98% of my nail? This is probably like 67%, and then I do 98. Y'all, I noticed that it's actually very difficult to get full coverage with dip. I don't know how y'all are doing it. I mean, some of y'all who are saying you only need to dip 3 times, I was dipping, okay? I dipped quite a few times and I still was like, I would love for my nails to be a little bit thicker. But I think dip isn't for the ladies who want thick nails quickly. That's the thing. I like a strong apex, a high apex, okay? I want my apex to touch the ceiling, so... Okay, not that dramatic, but you know what I mean. So now we're at about 98% coverage. Yeah, this is about 98%. I didn't go all the way to the cuticle, but damn near. I wanted to make sure I had a very strong, clear base because I am going to use the lavender color in this set. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, my nails had some structure underneath the lavender. And then I will use the lavender to do 100% of my nails, but only a few of them. I only do my thumb, my ring finger, and my pinky with the lavender, and then I keep my pointer finger and my middle finger clear. This is so repetitive, y'all. Like, I tried to edit it out and only do like 1 or 2 fingers, but my video was so short and I don't like short videos, and it just seemed like I was cutting stuff out. Okay, the tips of my fingers look a little bit like clumped up because I touched the bottom of my bottle with my fingertip and I left it there, and it kind of pushed the wet base gel up and it dried in that position. So don't do that. Don't touch the bottom of your cup. So yes, like I said, I'm doing 100% of these nails with the lavender, and then I'm going to continue. I think I do 2 or 3 coats of the lavender. I kind of don't want to talk too much because this is a tutorial, but it's also my first time doing this, so I don't want to give you guys instructions that are not going to work for you. But, you know, follow along with what I'm doing. It's really pretty self-explanatory. There's no tricks or anything to dip. That's pretty cool. I do like that. It's very user-friendly. I will say that in order to not really need to use the brush saver, make sure that you have no excess powder on your nail. I made sure that I brushed all of that powder off and really hit my finger to get that excess off. So I didn't have any clumping with my base gel. I didn't need to use the brush saver because my base gel brush was super duper clean after I did this. So I'm patting myself on the back for that, okay? Look at that. Like, how did that happen? I don't know what that is, y'all. That's why I don't like with polygel, you can just fix it. You don't have to cure that into your nail, but whatever, it's fine. So now I'm going in with a layer of clear, and these are going to be my encapsulated nails. Another thing that I do not love about dip is that I couldn't get a clear encapsulation, but it's okay. So I'm using these rose gold foils, these holographic little things, and some dried flowers from Yoyogi. And I did one of my fingers because I wanted to see like how it was going to look and how it was going to work. I'm applying a layer of base gel, and then I'm pushing this dried flower. I let the base gel dry for about 10 seconds, and now I'm pushing this flour into that base gel that's a little bit very tacky, honestly, and it smells like super glue, y'all. Oh my gosh, I had to open a window. But I'm holding down the flour to make sure that it's as flat as possible for my encapsulation. And I'm adding some pretty little rose gold pieces around and adding some holographic circles that I had in this kit. I haven't even used these holographic's not the right word. Iridescent? I don't know. Opalescent, y'all. Y'all know what I mean. So I applied a layer of base gel, and now I am encapsulating. I will say that encapsulation with dip is easy as heck. You just apply a layer of base gel on top. I applied the base gel pretty thick, and I'm just dipping it in, and I go in with a second layer just to make sure that everything is fully encapsulated so that when I'm filing, I can't file through any of that, you know? Okay, y'all, so now that I finished applying my color, I can go ahead and cap my colored nails with clear. I'm just going to pour it on top because I don't want to contaminate my bottle. However, there was a smidgen of contamination. Not enough to where you could actually see the color in the bottle, but enough to where I saw a little tiny little dot of lavender, and I was like, Literally, I gasped, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stir it around. Ain't nobody using this but me, so it's fine. I'm using my cuticle pusher to pour it on top. I probably should have used a different cuticle pusher than the one I use on the regular, but we're tired, okay? I was not about to get up. Y'all, this Hunchback of Notre Dame little thing I have on my pinky was really pissing me off. It was grinding my gears. But you know, I just had to tell myself, don't worry, we'll just file it off later, okay? Everything can be fixed with a little bit of filing. So I'm dusting off all of that excess dust, and now we are going to activate these nails because we need them to be firm. We need them to stand the test of time, okay? I was not trying to play any games with things not being fully hardened. I didn't want to start filing and things started playing around with me. So I put a lot of activator on my nails, a lot. You can see it spread around, which is kind of satisfying. I did let the activator sit for maybe five minutes before I started the filing process. I'm not sure. I hit them with my nail file to make sure that they sound like clackers. Okay, I wanted that clacking noise, and then I started to file. There is a definite difference between filing dip nails and filing polygel. Polygel is a lot easier to file. I forgot that dip is acrylic, like you're filing acrylic. I was like, why is this not getting into shape as quickly as I'm used to? But I was able to really use my hand file. I used my hand file to do all of the shaping. I didn't really use my e-file. I did use my e-file a little bit to remove the like lumps that I had on my thumb and on my pinky, but other than that I used my hand file. But you can use your hand file. I would just suggest using a fresh one that's like a low grit. Look at this, bippity boppity boo ho, period. I'm gonna use another coat of activator. I'm really not sure why Long Hair Pretty Nails did it, so I did it too, honey. I don't really have an explanation. Like I said, I don't want to call this a tutorial. I'm just showing y'all my first experience with dip nails. My C curve is looking real good. I don't have excess product, so I'm happy. I did decide that I wanted to do an ombre. So the tip is to apply base gel, cure that for 10 seconds, and then immediately dip it into clear. I don't know why this is the way to do it. And then I'm using the only other colored dip powder that I have that is actually glow in the dark. I used it in one of my other sets. I will link it above. And I'm going to slowly dip it up towards my cuticle. I'm applying the most product at my tip and then trying to lightly fade it upwards towards my cuticle. I did do this one nail at a time, but I did the exact same steps on my thumb and on my ring finger. Y'all can tell that I'm really focusing my brush strokes on the lavender part of my nail, and I am just patting the blue part because I do not want to wipe away that beautiful blend that I just created. So I'm being very gentle with how I'm dusting my nails off before I begin to top coat. Now again, with the top coat, I don't want to mess with my blend, so I'm going to go in very short strokes across my nail, and when I reach the tip, I'm going to apply a lot more top coat and go side to side across my nail, just so that I don't, like, like the way I'm applying the top coat kind of mimics the way that I created the ombre and the way the blend is going. I don't know if that makes sense, but look, it worked. So I mean, it must make sense, you know? So like I said, these nails, I wish they were perfectly clear. It's funny because my friend saw them and she said she actually preferred how they look cloudy. It looks very intentional, kind of milky, you know? And I'm not mad at it, you know? I just wish I could see how to actually get a perfectly clear nail. Like, why was I not able to achieve it? I don't know. But you know, with practice comes perfection, and I'm definitely gonna practice with dip. I actually really enjoyed doing dip. It was kind of mindless. It was easy to focus on like watching TV and doing dip. It was nice. Polygel, I had to be a little more focused. So yeah, we're not mad at it. So I'm wiping off all that excess top coat, and I have a lot more excess because I was floating my top coat across my ombre. So you want to make sure that you really get all of that off, or else it's going to mess with your shape. They did include this cuticle oil with the kit. I didn't like it at first because it was not coming out of the bottle for some reason, but then I really twisted it like 1,000 times, and here we go. Like, I'm getting some thick top coat action, and you guys know I don't play with my cuticle oil, okay? So I'm rubbing that in, giving my cuticles a nice massage so they can be camera ready. Okay, we're paparazzi over here. I'm giving y'all some beauty shots. Yes, these actually came out so beautiful. I love them. I can't wait to play with dip powder again. Thank you, Purple Panther, for requesting this video. I hope y'all continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe all of my content, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.